Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm gonna go ahead and show you the team that I use to do the Formidable Engels Extreme version. As you can see, I've already beaten it, gotten all of the challenges in, and this team will get it done. I'll go ahead and show you a little bit about the fight as well. It's a machine weak to lightning and light. It uses physical attacks, so if you're gonna bring a tank, you wanna bring a physical tank. And it uses attacks that lower your party's parameters, so your stats. You want to bring break resistance or immunity. It also can inflict paralysis and stops. You want to make sure that everybody is either immune to that naturally or has buffs and gear for it. And if it will use fire attacks if you drop it below 50% HP, so that could be important as well to gear yourself for fire resistance. The team that we're going to use does not necessarily have to deal with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the team. We are not taking a friend. You could bring a strong friend if you had one that was geared for this, but we don't necessarily have one set up, so here we are. We're going to be taking Golbez, Esther, Sylvie, Lilith, and Chizuru. It could honestly be anybody else. It does not have to be Lilith. I've got her, so I want to use her. You could bring Runda, and it would be just fine. You could probably bring any physical tank, and it would be just fine, especially if they have Mirage or evasion. It's just not that big a deal. This boss does not do a whole lot in terms of damage unless you are not prepared for it. If you're not prepared for it, it can do quite a bit of damage. But if you just kind of gear for evasion or just bulk, it's totally fine. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at the gear. Golbez is just geared for machine killer, MP, and magic. You know, all the normal stuff. Here's his build. There you go. Got the dazzle card on. This is by no means like a cheap clear, a cheap build, but it is what it is. It's fun. We're getting it done. I might go back and do a cheaper run later on. Here's Esther, again, geared for true double hand, attack, LB damage, machine killer very easily because she's geared, she's built for that. She's got that innately, so it doesn't really require a whole lot to get her going. She's got her own vision card. You don't necessarily have to. I just happen to have her, so I'm finally excited to start bringing her. And she's on banner right now, so is Sylvie. So Sylvie's geared the same way in both forms. I'm just going to show you the shift form because that's where she's at the whole time. I just honestly hit Spirit and Automatic, and I put Hairpin of Purity on because she needs immunity to paralysis. So there you go. And not even sure why she's wearing that vision card, just because the Automatic did it for her. So. Oh, she does happen to have Eye of the Dragon as well, to help us chain on the kill turn. There you go. Lilith, like I said, is just built for bulk and defense. She's got the power cut card. She's got, whatever. I honestly just hit auto and defense on this one, and it built her that way. Cool. If you're wanting her to do more damage, bring her mace instead of the defense build. But then you probably want to build her for evasion. And then Chizuru has pause in the base form, does not need it. She's got Tyva's Spirit, that does matter. And then the shift form, in fact, we'll go ahead and take pause off just to prove a point. Just give her Tyva's Spirit, TMR, STMR, whatever. And then the shift form is just built for damage, machines, 300% LB damage, true double hand, all the normal Chizuru stuff. She's just going to do her LB. There you go. There's her build. There you go. And she's got the Hio Vision card just for extra stats. And we're ready to go. So this will take care of it, and we'll get this done. Pretty straightforward, honestly. Sylvie is starting in the shift form here, so she's going to start by doing offense for a break and buff. She's going to do Clever Paladin Strike to reduce sword resistance rather, and then she's going to be using Marion's Blessing Lightning on the party. There we go. Esther is going to use True Stormbrand for a nice amp for herself. Well, that's going to get overridden. A big imperil for the boss, and imbuing lightning on the party, which we already have it, so it's fine. Energizing Buddy for a machine killer buff, and then just a bolting strike just to reduce defense and start filling her LB. There we go. Golbez is going to just use Magic Boost Plus. Chizuru is going to use Katana Imperil, Strong Spirit for buffs, and Staunch Spirit for break immunity. And then Lilith can do whatever she wants. I'm just going to have her use her LB just to put up some mitigations and stuff like that for herself. There we go. So a bunch of physical attacks come in. Lilith either dodges them or just soaks them up. Then she heals herself and does a little bit of damage to the boss. You know, whatever. Turn 2, Golbez is going to go ahead and do Magic Boost again. Esther is going to triple charge and do her Boltings and Calm Before the Storm. Esther is going to Leaping Love. Chizuru is going to Tithe of Spirit. And Lilith again can do whatever she wants. You could, for example, use Shroud of Spirits if you wanted to. You could use her Mace Imperil if you wanted to. She's not wearing a mace in my build, so I don't really care to. She can just focus on doing defense. All right. Boss is going to do some more physical attacks. Lilith, totally fine. Cool. And now we're going to kill this boss. So Golbez is going to Meteor. Surprise, surprise. Bunny Bolt Blitz from Esther. Claw of the Dragon from Sylvie. Shifted Limit Burst from Chizuru. And Lilith can honestly just Bolting Strike if she really wants to, just to contribute to some damage. Might as well. We're going to send Golbez when we start seeing the meteors fall. Esther and Sylvie in that order, and then Chizuru and Lilith just kind of filling out the chain. There we go. I saw some nice bursts of damage in there. All right, we did 10.6 billion. Pretty nice. We'll see the damage breakdown as usual too. Damage breakdown, Chizuru. All right, so Chizuru carried it, and Esther's in there. Golbez is doing a little bit of damage. And then Sylvie and Lilith, yeah, whatever. So these two, contributed about half the damage themselves, and then Chizuru did the rest. So pretty cool. Probably could do better with Golbez if we had a better Imperil, or if we had, or not Imperil, if we had better Amp for him, or if we had a better Weapon Imperil for him, or if we had a better Break for him. But it is what it is. Cool. But that'll get you all the challenges and help you collect all the rewards for the Formidable Engels. So I hope that helps somebody. If it does, feel free to leave a like or subscribe, or come back for whatever we do next time, because I am going to try and come back and do something on a little bit more of a budget scale. But I did want to go ahead and put this out there for anybody who is maybe having a little difficulty with it. And yeah, hope that helps, and we'll see you tomorrow for the pull battle. Hope you come back. And that's over on Twitch, so take care.